answer that first question right away, no, it's not too much of a pain in the rear. Though there is a learning curve, just like all RTAs. You gotta know how to wick it, and I'm gonna show you how to build it and wick it. Just take it on down the highway. Oh, no. I'm gonna make this video way too long if I keep doing that. Let me show the box real quick first, y'all. It's gonna come with this sleeve on it. Right. There we go. Now, this little plastic thing comes off. It's like airtight, so it's kind of hard to get off. You got an extra glass, but that actually is a bigger glass, so it holds more liquid. This booklet is how I learned how to wick it and build it. I haven't watched any videos on it, so this thing actually is a nice thing to have, because when I first tried it, I wrecked stuff. Alright, that little blue thing is the extra part of the chimney so that you can make it taller to put that other glass in there, okay? You got a couple of springs. That's going to be on the deck. I'll show you where the springs go. You got a couple extra screws and O-rings. One of the reasons it's taken me so long to get this review out is I had to get some new mesh, and I purchased it from these offer guys. Yeah, there's the mesh, my friends. I'll write to that. 10 pieces for like, it was like $6. I seen it go anywhere from $6 to $10. Okay, my friends, here's the deck. You only want to loosen these up just a tiny bit. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you are these screws, how I dislike them very much. They're kind of shaped like a medieval cross, like you'd have seen on a Knights Templar. The screwdriver they provided, this little Phillips head, you can see the slack in it. You won't be able to get them tight enough with this piece of crap. Just throw it away. Actually, use it if you have nothing else. But I think this is ridiculous, Wotofo or Wotofo. If you're gonna put a tool in the bag, then put a tool, the right tool, not just any old thing. Alright, first thing you do is you take the mesh and you wrap it around this, and you kind of bend it around it, and then I'll kind of hold the very ends like this, kind of put my whole finger kind of around it and just spin this a little bit, and then there's the size that you want. It's perfect. Okay, now you just stick it in there. Fits in there perfectly, just like that, man. Tight. Okay, now that's actually in there quite nicely, but, well, actually there, it looks a little, oh, it's actually off a bit. See how it's sloping to the left? No, it's sloping to the right. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, now it still looks like it's kind of sloping, but I think it's just the shape of the mesh. Now, take this tool and you go to the small end, and this is only if you need it. and then you kind of do this to shape it. And there, that's it. That's the shape we want. Now it's time to wick, and that's probably the hardest thing. Okay, now it's easier to wick it while it's on the mod. So I actually turned the mod off because I don't want to accidentally hit the fire button, because this thing ramps up like lickety split. Now I got it tight, now watch. Okay, so the base turns, and we'll find out why. Just not at the moment. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm using Superior Wicks Elite Edition from superiorwicks.co.uk. Coming out of England, or out of the UK, and it's very good cotton. I like it. This is Supima cotton, by the way. Pima. Anywho, this is it. It comes in strips, and see how thick it is. So what I'm going to do is cut it about here, and then I'll show you the rest. Now, this is how we're going to wick it. Here's the piece. It's pretty thick. I kind of, twist the very end, like, put it in here. Now the hardest part here, okay? Push down and pull. You want this little white thing, obviously, to go down so that you can pull this through without wrecking it. And believe me, I wrecked the very first one that I did. Okay. The reason I put this back on the mod is because it's easier to wick. But I'm going to take it back off so I can cut it. You want the juice to have something to go into. You want probably about that much cotton on the very tip top right there. I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. I want the 45-degree angle still. But I also want, and not only that, you kind of want to, I don't want to say fluff your cotton, really, but you kind of want the inside to not be as dense. In the middle. In the middle, you want juice to be able to get in there, so I kind of pull it apart a little bit. I don't call it fluffing, but also I want the bottom, when I cut this, to be wide so that it fits down in here without any gaps. Let's cut it and let me show you what I mean by it. Okay. Yeah. I want that much cotton right there, and then, yeah, see, that's good. Okay. Now, that's a lot on that side. It's kind of a lot. Alright, now we do have it to, on top. We've got that enough, but this side's got too much cotton. I can see that already. So I kind of want to do a little bit of trimming. Okay, now let's stuff it in. Okay, we want it to go in those juice slot holes right there. Now it's a little bit more difficult here, wicking it this way, because just like all RTAs, the wicking is the hardest part on every single RTA you'll ever own in your whole life so far. I mean, we haven't gotten to the point yet that RTAs, actually, you know what? There is one that's pretty good. Anyways, whatever. We're talking about this, not whatever else I'm yapping about. Alright. Alright, now want this part of the cotton to go past right there. So that looks good. That looks good, man. That looks good. I hope it works. Okay, now you go to the slot. You see the slot? The slot goes where the grub heads or whatever those things, the screws go, where the clamps are. Okay, now watch. See how it's already hitting right there? It's kind of too thick. But let's put some juice on it and see what happens. See every time I hit the button how the juice goes down. See it? See how it goes right in? I think it's pretty saturated now. Okay. Yep, it's starting to come out the sides. Let's see if we can get it wicked. And it needs trimming. It's just a little too much. And that's something you always gotta figure out when it comes to RTAs, man. How you know, there's always a learning curve when it comes to an RTA. I think this will work. Let's try it again. There's the notches, and they go here. There we go. Alright, you seen how that went on? Now watch. You're actually turning the base of the RTA. We're actually turning the base. If you ask me, that was probably one of the smarter things they did. It's gonna work like a hydraulic hose type, putting it together. Or if you've ever done like gas connection, your dryer, stove, maybe your hot water heater. That's the same principle. Let's hope it's not too much. Alright, let's fill it up. Unfortunately, I can't fill it up with that. Look at how small the kidney friggin' holes are for that thing, man. It's ridiculous. There's no way this will fit in it. It's all filled up. Now, what I like about how this works is it's one of those half-turn ones. No threads. I love that. No leaking out of here, because I put that extra bit on there. I picked this up from vapehappy.com. Anyways, I'm babbling. Let's hit this. Got it wide open at 10 watts. 0.16 ohms. And that is 2.85 volts. That's nothing. Let's crank it up higher. Let's go to my favorite number, shall we? 666. Nice. Let's go higher. 77. That's wide open. Look at the clouds coming off of this bad boy. And the flavor of y'all is spectacular. As a matter of fact, I went through that build. I wanted to show y'all so that I could put custard in this to see what it tastes like. And let me tell you, if you like custard, and you're tired of not being able to get a tank that you can taste your custard with, here it is. Now let's see how. You know what? I closed it down to 3 holes. That's perfect. Let's wail on it. See how many I can get before I get a dry hit. It was like 7, I think. And I only just barely got a little taste of a coil because I went a little longer than I normally do. I normally don't vape like that. Who does? I don't know, but not me. So it's gonna keep up. If someone stole this, would I get another one? First I'd find out who stole it and beat the crap out of them. Which, no, I wouldn't, because I'm a pussy. Anywho, yes, I did pay for this with my own money. Like I said, I got it from vapehappy.com. They have phenomenal customer service, y'all. Phenomenal. I had these 2 items shipped separately, and this came first. And they emailed me saying what had happened and to look for this other one. So hey, they rock. I like that. How many companies are going to do that? These guys are out of the States though, and I don't know how shipping is internationally. It's probably not that great. It never is. It's not their fault. It's anyways, whatever. Yes. Get it? Yes. This is Dan the Man, signing out, my brothers and my sisters. Peace.